morning, everybody. How's it going? So we have CAD news in just about 7 minutes. We'll go ahead and check how the news volatility reacts to price action. All right, so let's take a look at CAD. So already had a really nice move, about 40, 50 pips here. I still think that we might start keep on heading down, possibly testing this consolidation here. So we'll see if news volatility gives us that in 5 minutes with the GDP for CAD. See it right off the bat once news is released to head up. If we do get that, just come inside of this range in here that we've created. Let's grab our fib. That. Might be able to see a selling opportunity around that area. I still got about almost a minute and a couple seconds for news volatility to hit. So hopefully we'll get something off of that. It probably might not even give that retracement just off the bat, trade down, but I'd like for it to come up first for an entry. All right, so the next candle should be forming now in about 3 seconds, and that should be the news candle. Not too sure we're gonna have a crazy price action, but yeah, it's going up just like I would like for it. We get around 25.96 around that area. That'd be a perfect area for an entry. And I'd have to have about a 20 pip stop would be fine. Possibly about 70 pip take profit. Let me see if I have my TradingView account. I'll execute it here with you guys. Don't tell me got erased. What was that? Crap. There it is. Oh man. I guess my history got erased. Shit. It's not the first time this has happened. Oh no, there it is. Account history. That's good. About $2,000 up. Risk should be stop loss 20 pips. Sorry guys, got the hiccups. And we're going with the sell. I don't think take profit's not there. Where's my open other? All right, so we're in sells for USD CAD. I got in the manipulation move with the news event going higher. Essentially, we shouldn't see it go higher than 26. 15. Shouldn't go higher than that. So we should start seeing signs of reversal around this area in here. Okay, it takes profits about all the way down there. 25.20 sounds about right. I might be taking some partials before though. Let me look at the daily real quick. And I mean, we have all this consolidation in here. And imbalanced. So I'm also going to take some partials. Once getting below these lows, I'll take some partials. So that's going to be about 30 pips, 1.5 to 1. I take some off at 50 as well, or 2.5 to 1. And then finally, the last take profit would be about 75 pips or so. If you guys have any pairs that you guys want me to look at, go ahead and just drop it on the chat. And we'll go ahead and look at those pairs as well if you like. The DXY looks like it's retracing on the 1 hour. Should just come up to test this high. Possibly this high, not that high, low, sorry. Also just coming back for retracement down or up. Around that higher, that low, this low. And it should keep on continuing to head lower. That should give us
and lower USD CAD as well. We might see a bounce on EURUSD hits this level. But we might see a bounce to the upside. So just noted that there, so we could take a look at it. SWAT still heading up. This should be really the last line in the sand for DXY to go up. If it goes higher than this low, then it's most likely going to reverse. But I really want to see it stay below all this here. I want to buy GU right there, but I'll just wait for everybody on the USD CAD trade. Essentially, USD CAD shouldn't go above this high for it to still sell off. So still expecting it to go down. This should be just manipulation. But if it starts going higher, then we're probably going to go to the 25.60 level. Somewhere around this imbalance in here. ¿Qué más, José? Buenos días, bienvenido. The only thing that I don't like about the USD CAD trade is that we did take out yesterday's low right here. So it possibly could have accumulated to keep on heading higher, take the intraday high and the previous day's high. So that's the only thing that I don't like about it. Hopefully we still get that sell-off though, since this does look like a manipulation move. I believe that if they would have wanted to come up here, they probably would have already done so. And this is just probably return to this consolidation here. But we'll see what market gives us. We got further news about 1 hour or so for Chicago PMI, then again at 9 for consumer confidence. Yeah, looks like this order's gonna hit our stop. It's falling short of it. Looks like GU actually might want to come down for the sell stops in here. So let's go ahead and note that. The lows. much higher than this low in here and start selling off. It's gonna sell off. Made a decent run above these highs in here and this high as well. Pretty much already got taken out, which was FOMC's high that was made around this area. There you go. So we took that high and these highs, took them out there. Looks like a really nice curved line there of just manipulation, taking out liquidity. Came down, retraced right back up around that level and started coming down. So essentially, probably shouldn't go higher than this up candle here, or shouldn't go back up to this level. Should remain below it and drop into this low, and this low. Looks like USD CAD's gonna give us a chance. I'm just gonna move my stop to 26.20. It actually should have been at 26. Right there. So we have that return on GU, and it should start posting down candles now. Pretty much something like this, return back to that level that I mentioned. Profit would be right there, down there, and all the way down here. And probably, I believe we're wrong on USD CAD. And it should be lower for currencies, higher dollar, most likely. Yeah, that's right, Shakari, I see that. The trend line phantom. We do have a trend line here, so there's liquidity there. That's why I opt to look for sells instead. It does look like it stabbed it though, right here. But it could possibly still drop lower for that liquidity. and then these liquidity there. So we're just gonna stick to the USD CAD trade for now. It looks like it's already returning back down to its entry. So we want to see on the next 5 minutes, which will open to the next hourly candle. I want to see it trade down aggressively down into these stops. If it comes back up to this high, I'm probably going to be wrong and it's going to run for the liquidity up here, since we did already take out yesterday's low, like I mentioned earlier. And all it's doing right now, it's probably just coming back down to rebalance, test the consolidation it just left, and keep on going higher for this level, but we'll see. I'll wait for it to see what price action does. And I'll probably decide to close this either in break even. If it starts accelerating, then I'll just leave it as is. That does look like a buy on euro, though, I'm not gonna lie. Still got this area to come up and test. We got the imbalance here that I traded into. Acted as support, the consolidation, and the down candle where there was buying. So I should head up at least to this high again, just to take out intraday liquidity. And that should give us a bit of confluence with our USD CAD trading head lower now as well. I like the fact that it's trading under this this high here. I would like for it to close in the next 3 minutes under, and then that way I won't really worry about this high being taken out anymore. XY did respect those levels that I outlined, so it shouldn't go higher than this here. Stop right on its track there and start heading down, so that's pretty good. And we should see a run. I mean, we already took out this sell side liquidity, and it looks like it barely also hit almost this level here. Pretty much tap the top end. Could still come a little bit lower. And if we start heading even lower than that, then we have these equal lows down here where price could come down to retest. And then obviously these lows down there. With Euro GBP, Euro looks weaker than then pound. Euro GP already took out some sort of liquidity here with this high and this high as well. So we might start seeing retracing down. This could be the high of the day here. Okay, let's call that out. High of the day. So essentially you could sell this. I don't really like to sell these types of currencies. I normally just do majors. But I mean, this could be a nice one-to-one scalp to there with the one-to-one and possibly all the way down there. And it could also even reach down here. Let's look at GBP AUD actually. Called a reversal last analysis I did for YouTube. It looks like it's reversing. Like I said, we should. I said on my analysis that it's possibly going to make a new high and then reverse there, and it did. We came up to make a new high, taking out equal highs, and it started reversing. And I think this possibly has a really nice, nice way down, possibly all the way down here, at least to here. And here, there's a lot of liquidity under these lows here. So I'd really like to see GA head down. We might possibly get that sell off later today with the GDP for AD at 8:30. So I'll definitely be watching that. So we should possibly see this down candle act as support for price and send it higher. And did not respect it at all. Coming back down to the 50-minute imbalance. If we do break this area in here, I'll definitely start looking for selling opportunities to come back down to these levels here. Looks like XY also broke that level. I didn't want to see it break, so could have a deeper retracement into this imbalance in here. and possibly the highs. I don't think it should go this high, possibly just this imbalance in variables. We'll take a look at it. So let's go ahead and mark that up just right now. Yeah, DXY did break. We might have the setup forming right now. So USD CAD, I don't like USD CAD no more. I'm just going to close it. No loss. Since everything looks like it's going to head other direction. So GU, we can see GU now start attacking the sell side liquidity on these lows here. So there's the first run on stops. Let's see if we get a deeper run down to this low and then lead this low here. If we have a retracement, that's where I'm going to enter. Just got to be patient and wait for that retracement though. We got the next 5-minute candle closing in less than 15 seconds. We'll see if we have that retracement about the 37.70 level or so for an opportunity to get in the sell. We got news in 20 minutes, so I believe it should be quite volatile on the next news event. Bring Euro and GU down. ¿Nos escuchan? ¿Para? Hello. Can you guys hear me? No estaba hablando, pero a ver si se escucha. Okay, so this candle should start trading down. I don't want to see it come back up to this high anymore. Should just keep on trading down with heavy ranges down. So we'll see if we replicate this move here as well. Should go about 1803, 1805, around there. Which would be pretty much just a test of this consolidation here. We could possibly see that. G, you should already be running for the other lows in here. So you guys head up to the 1 hour time frame. I want to see this down candle close below this low here. So really all of this range here of the imbalance, it should be perfectly covered with one single down candle. If it's not going to do it on this candle and the candle hasn't traded inside of it, it's probably going to do it on the next one. What I want to see is just straight off fill all this up candles range, the down candle, and trade lower into the sell side here. I don't want to see any rejection whatsoever around this area. I think we possibly made the high of the week here. If it comes all the way down here and doesn't have any retracements. Because we still left a lot of liquidity. This looks just like a sell model. Just forming to come back down and take out these equal lows here. So there's still some liquidity down there, which I think is going to be the focus for this week. And we have liquidity down here, which is where the move started. We have liquidity around this area in here, at the lows, and we have some right there as well. So I believe we might be topping here. And we might start seeing a sell curve form, taking it all the way down into the equal lows that we have here. And if we do take these equal lows out, we also have the remaining sell side liquidity on the daily time frame as well, right here. So we do start accelerating after taking these lows, and obviously this level is gonna come back into my analysis.